Hello people, welcome to the channel CrustG-G, where today we're going to be adding more to the TV and movie Mass Multiverse web. This one is going to be a little bit shorter just because the last video, episode 200, kind of wiped me out a little bit, but I do want to keep going with this. And there was really only one thing where I needed to mark off the spot for it. Everything else is in the same general area. Like I said last time, we're starting off with some more Marvel stuff. Number one, we're gonna go and find Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Right here. You know, okay. I had it written down weird in my notes. I'm just gonna ignore that and the pictures that I had. First, there was a short that spun off from Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Ham caught in a ham. And then in the notes I had it put between Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, but since I have the spider within here instead of having them be connected like in a line like I normally do, I'm just gonna put Spider-Ham off of Into the Spider-Verse. Ooh, not up here, but I'll fix that in a second. Spider-Ham. $2019. Excuse me. Sheesh. Attempting to save. Well, attempt faster. Attempt harder. Oh. There you go. Up next. Oh yeah. Into the Spider-Verse connects to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs because Sony made both movies and there was a reference to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs in Into the Spider-Verse, which is, excuse me, why I moved this down here instead of up this way. Flint Lockwood's food making machine, the Flidsmithsdefer or something like that, from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, appears in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Come on. $2009. Real quick, actually. Copy. It'll be this way. Next, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, which is obviously a sequel to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. What is happening? Okay. My chair was not moving like I wanted it to. Moving. I keep forgetting to do this. I'm way out of practice. This series is about connecting different TV shows, movies. There's at least one podcast and some web shows to the same multiverse through crossovers, cameos, fictional brands, etc. So, next up. after Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, Earl Scouts from 2013, which is a spin-off short. And then after Earl Scouts, Superman-y from 2013. Also a spin-off short of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs slash the sequel. Alright, moving on, we're going over to Venom Let There Be Carnage. Come on. Because Venom got another sequel in Venom: The Last Dance. I also have some more things to say in this section. If this will speed up. Venom: The Last Dance 2024. From what I can tell, Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter do not officially take place in the same universe as Venom, except on concept art from the movies. Nothing within the movies suggests that they do. From what I've read, I haven't seen either of the movies. So if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have 2 more things on this web. Moving on then. Over to Age of Ultron. Avengers: Age of Ultron. Up here. Infinity War, Agent Carter. Age of Ultron would be here. There we go. Now, this is something that I missed when putting in everything that is in the MCU. Which may or may not be canon, but I don't see why it wouldn't be. First, WHIH Newsfront. It's a digital series made to promote new MCU movies. The one I know of is where she interviews Scott Lang before the events of Ant-Man. So, and then I put this between Avengers: Age of Ultron and Ant-Man. Oh boy. Okay. $2015. Moving on over to Spider-Man: Far From Home. Homecoming, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Far From Home. After Spider-Man Far From Home, we got another thing similar to WHIH Newsfront, The Daily Bugle from 2019. It's between Far From Home and WandaVision. It's another online promotional series, basically. Like in-universe news stories kind of thing. The Daily Goal. There. Excuse me. There. Okay, moving on. Black Widow. Let's find that before I say what it is. Right here. So well, after Black Widow, there was Deadpool and Korg React, 2021. It was basically just a thing with Ryan Reynolds, Taika Waititi playing their characters, Deadpool and Korg. Reacting to the Free Guy trailer. And with Deadpool's ability to break the fourth wall, and at some point he was able to, because of Deadpool and Wolverine, he was able to travel between his universe and the sacred timeline, quote unquote. It's definitely possible that this happened. So let's push Black Widow up a little bit. There we go. Oh, obviously, this takes place between Black Widow and What If. That was the wrong thing. (2021). Alright, moving on to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. This one isn't... I think I'm done adding more things in between existing multiverse, MCU properties. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness connects to Xena Warrior Princess. A colossal statue of the title character from Xena Warrior Princess is seen in the Illuminati headquarters in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna put it this way. (1995). Then this was a part of a bigger franchise. It is a spin-off of Hercules: The Legendary Journeys from 1995 as well, according to the Tommy Westphal wiki. And apparently this one was also a spin-off of Hercules and the Amazon Women from 1994. This is a film. $1994. That's good. Enough. And then not lastly actually, another spin-off, Young Hercules. He looks familiar. I gotta look this up. Oh, Ryan Gosling. Okay, yeah, I see that too. Some reason I was getting a young Nicolas Cage. Yeah, okay. Back over here. Right. Then, off of Xena Warrior Princess, you've also got Spartacus from 1960. One moment, please. Okay, as the characters are discussing actions about, or historical events about this Spartacus, they were showing clips from this film, making a direct connection. I think including a specific scene that didn't happen in real life history, but did happen in this movie. So, yeah. The Xena episode was Athens City Academy of the Performing Bards. If you wanted to check my work on this, I guess. Then off of Spartacus, there was a sequel, The Slave, from 1962. The Slave, Son of Spartacus. It said that it was an unofficial sequel, but there was a character that was only in the movie and wasn't like known in history. That was mentioned within The Slave, so that was good enough for me. Now, back to the MCU, but not like between things that are already on here. Because off of Daredevil Born Again, that was the last thing I added into the MCU, like the last in the timeline. I think, whatever. The last release. Since then, we've gotten 4 new entries. Starting with Thunderbolts 2025. Stay tuned to the end of the video for a spoiler, really. Though, if you don't know what the spoiler is at this point, yeah, well, good for you, but I'll give you a few seconds after I put the last thing before I actively spoil it. Next up, Ironheart from 2025, which is the next series in the MCU after Thunderbolts. Then, next, technically not within the universe, but for sure within the same multiverse, Fantastic Four First Steps, 2025. Um, I mean, that's obviously, like, for sure gonna be crossing over later, like, Avengers Doomsday and stuff. First Steps, 2025. And when I get into, like, the spoiler corner, I'll also explain how this currently still connects. But then the latest MCU connection, we've got Eyes of Wakanda, which was a month ago now. Wow. 2025, next series in the MCU. It is basically historical events that happened in Wakanda, or not in, but I guess involving Wakandans. I don't know how to explain it. It's a good series though. It's 4 episodes. Nice miniseries. You wanna hurry up? There you go. Now, the last thing I'm adding, for sure, basically, is right over here. Connecting to Inferno from the Da Vinci Code franchise. Wasn't the last thing in the franchise. We've got a prequel series in The Lost Symbol from 2021. Prequel to the Da Vinci Code, but latest in the line, so it comes off of Inferno. Now, to some spoilers in the MCU, basically, pretty much. In the count of 3, and we'll, well, that'll give you guys enough time to click away if you don't want to hear it. So, thanks for watching. But let's get down here. The Fantastic Four First Steps. 1, 2, 3. Their ship shows up in the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts. Like, and they say, like, it's an extra-dimensional ship, so it's not from their universe. That is a solid connection. And, I mean, it's the MCU. It's obviously in the same multiverse here. Anyways. But the main thing that I was gonna... Well, like... Main spoiler is what I'm gonna be adding to the Thunderbolts. What that asterisk means. Because they are, in fact, the new Avengers. Though technically it should be with a Z. For legal reasons within universe. Nope. Avengers. I'm just gonna put a space here. Here you go. And that is the end of my video. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go leave a like on the video. If you didn't, there's another button for that. If you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, be notified whenever I upload. If you have any suggestions for other games nope. If I missed anything, or if I added something you think I shouldn't have, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate the help. But until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye.